Let's start with the first one. This by Amatul Aziz. How can SAARC countries use the distinct culture for development? So we'll see the video right now. There seems to be a little bit of a hiccup at the transmission. Probably it's a network issue, and we might face a little speed issues there.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself Amatul Aziz. I belong to MS Junior College of Girls Mehdipatnam branch. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow citizens of SAARC nations. Our distinct culture has a power to drive development by embracing our unique heritage. We can drive economic growth, foster regional cooperation, and improve lives. Our spiritual tradition of arts and crafts are the areas of immense potential. India, Sri Lanka, Bhutan's Buddhist sites, Pakistan, Bangladesh Islamic heritage, and Nepal's exquisite wood carving can attract tourists, create jobs, and stimulate local economics. By using our cultural diversities, we can propel our economics forward. The SAARC region's stunning landscape, to Himalayas, to the beaches of Maldives, we can improve ecotourism and environmental conservation. Let's harness our cultural wealth to build a brighter future for SAARC regions. By preserving our cultural diversities, we can unlock new opportunities and improve the lives of our people. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair.
That was a very interesting one. It was very poignant of her to point out the economic growth, heritage, art, and craft. Let's move on to the next, which is by Zara Nooran, MS Creative School. She talks about digital stages, shared heritage youth, connecting South Asia through culture and technology. Let's have a look at the video now.
Culture is the bridge that connects a heart, and technology is the road that makes it certainly possible. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a stage where the beats of a tabla from India, the melodies of a flute from Nepal, the vibrant dances of Sri Lanka, the poetry of Pakistan, and the traditions of Bangladesh all come together, not separated by borders but united by a single click. Isn't that extraordinary? That invisible stage already exists, and it is called the digital world. Hello everyone, my name is Zara Nooran and I am a proud student of MS Creative School. Today I stand before you not merely to deliver a speech but to share a vision where culture becomes our identity, technology becomes our voice, and the youth becomes a bridge that connects every heartbeat of South Asia. But what is shared heritage? It is a timeless melodies of classical music, the colorful art, the poetry, architecture, the languages, and the values that connect everyone. Though our maps show different borders, our heritage tells us different stories, one of shared dreams and common roots. But which generation has been blessed with the greatest opportunity to preserve this priceless legacy? It is our future, a generation that holds history in one hand and innovation in the other hand. We are no longer just our readers of history, we are its digital authors. Then comes the most important question. Why? Why should we, the youth, care? Because if we do not preserve our heritage, algorithms will replace authenticity and trends will silence the tradition. Heritage is not old, it is timeless. It teaches us who we are before telling us who we can tomorrow. When Young people exchange culture instead of conflicts, stories instead of stereotypes, and respect instead of prejudice. Peace and naturally flows, as Nelson Mandela wisely reminded us. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Today, technology has become the classroom where cultures meet, learn, and grow together. So, how can we become the bridge between culture and technology? By turning our creativity into responsibility, we can create documentaries about forgotten traditions, design virtual museum tours, preserve endangered languages with artificial intelligence, organize our online cultural festivals, build heritage apps, and use social media, not merely to entertain but to educate and inspire. Every reel can become a lesson, every podcast can become a memory, every digital creation can become a legacy. As Steve Jobs once said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Let us become a leaders who innovate without forgetting where we came from. Every second we delay, a language grows quieter, an art form loses its audience, and a tradition moves closer to disappearing. So, how can we stop this process? By preserving our heritage, educating youth, and inspiring
Well,
generation.
we seem to be have had some network speed issues. In any case, that was a wonderful presentation by uh, Zara Nuren, and that was very nice of her to tell the three heartbeats of South Asia: culture, heritage, and technology. And now let's move on to the next video by Nayab Awan, Bridging Borders, Heritage, Hope, and Digital Youth. Can we have the video on now? Seems a bit minor hiccup there. Let's hope. Relay station, are you able to do it? Khalil? There seems to be a time delay there. Let's really sorry about that. It should be coming on any moment now.
Hello everyone, my name is Naya and I come from the beautiful rural district of Sindh, Pakistan. This is my home, a place where culture, tradition and communities are parts of everyday life. Our traditions may have different names, language and colors. Everyday life Everyday life. Our traditions may have different names, language, and colors, but across South Asia, we share the same values respect, hospitality, family, and hope. Wear traditional clothing like Gajra and Senke, local music, farming, community celebration, our shared heritage connects us beyond borders. Today, technology is creating a new opportunities for young peoples and rural communities with a simple smartphone. We can learn new skills, connect with people from different countries, share our stories, and inspire positive change. Technology is not replacing our culture, it is helping us preserve and celebrate it with the world. Young people in our communities are also taking action. We are planting trees, supporting climate resilience, resilience, helping farms adapt to changing weather, promoting education and working together for stronger and more sustainable communities. The small action create a big impact. Our culture may be deserved, but our cultures may be drivers, but our dreams are the same. Let us digital platform to celebrate our shared heritage, learn from one another, and build friendship across South Asia. Because peace being with understanding, because being with understanding, begin with understanding, and understanding begin with connections. Together we can create a future where culture unity us, culture where culture unite us, technology empowers us, and youth lead the way. Thank you.
Warm greetings to all my distinguished judges and all my dear friends across South Asia. I am Wafa Ibrahim from MS Junior College, India. I stand before you not only as a representative of my nation, but as a young voice that believes peace begins with understanding, culture grows through sharing, and technology becomes meaningful when it connects hearts. Today, I invite you to imagine a future where our differences inspire us, our heritage unites us, our digital world brings us even closer than even before. This is not just my story, this is our story. Before I learned the names of countries, I learned the meaning of kindness. Before I understood borders, I understood friendship. Today, I stand as a proud Indian, but my dream is bigger than one nation. It's dream where every young heart across South Asia chooses dialogue of over division. We wear different colors, we speak different languages, we sing different songs. Yet, when a mother
Well, that was Wafa Ibrahim. She was talking about the borders, when the borders fall silent, what happens. And that was quite a good presentation. But at the same time, the network issues is giving us a little bit of an issue for us. So shall we proceed to the next one, Amama, Noor and Fatima?
Hi everyone, my name is Amama Nuren and I belong to MS Junior College, Hyderabad, India. Today I'm not standing here just to represent my country, but I'm standing here as a young voice of South Asia. Before starting, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought the greatest distance between the South Asian countries would be measured in the misunderstandings rather than kilometers? We all belong to different countries, we all have different traditions, we all speak different languages. Yet, we all wake up under the same sky. We all cry, we all smile, and above all, we all hope for a peaceful future. Technology has brought the world very closer than ever before. With just one click, we can talk to someone sitting in the corner of the world. With just one video, we can learn another language. We can learn and with just one video, we can learn another language. Let me explain you with an example. The question is what this mobile phone can do. But the question should be, What this mobile phone can't do. Yes, this small gadget can spread hope or even can spread hatred. This small gadget can create misunderstandings or subvert the old ones. But the difference lies in our decisions. What we are going to choose. Are we going to choose misunderstandings or love and affection between the countries? Choose kindness over hate over hatred. We must choose understanding over judgment. We must choose peace over arguments. Because peace doesn't begin in conferences. It begins with conversations. I repeat, peace doesn't begin in conferences. Peace begins with conversations. It begins with us. As the young minds of South Asia, as the future of South Asia, it is our foremost responsibility to not just use technology, but to use it wisely and effectively. To choose kindness, to choose peace. In South Asia, I chose understanding, I chose kindness, I chose peace. Because the future of South Asia is not written by the borders, it is not written by the misunderstandings, it is written by us. Yes, student, my voice may seem very small, but a point to be noted is that every great change begins with small voice. It begins with one idea, it begins with one act of courage. I will like to add to the words that borders can divide land, but they can't divide hearts. I repeat, definitely borders can divide land, but they can never divide hearts. So the choice is ours. The difference here makes is the choice of our generation. Thank you, everyone.
That was a good presentation, quite rightfully said there, that every change begins with a small voice, and quite a list of do's and don'ts. That was very interesting. Peace begins with conversations. Yes, peace does begin with conversations. Now, our next program is Amatul Aziz. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, we'd like your reflections on this, and then we'll discuss a bit on that. What was your opinion on this?
Yeah, my opinion while creating this video, I was so indulged in it. I poured my heart on it.
That's
It,
that's a nice way of putting it. Yes.
yeah. So it was a journey for me. So here, through digital stages, I shared heritage. I realized how our songs, our stories, everything we have is so connected to each other. Our struggles, which we have today in our day-to-day lives, it's so connected with each other. Earlier, I used to see South Asia as different countries, but now I see it as a big family.
Yeah, that is true. And throughout the five uh, videos, I could catch on a few one-liners there by each one of them, which was very impactful. Like the one which you said, economic growth. We have got the three things: the heritage, art, and crafts. That was a very uh, pointed statement. And then Zara Nuren also spoke of three heartbeats: culture, heritage, and technology. So similarly, there were others also who were giving some punchlines there. I hope you noticed that.
Yeah,
Anyway, so I think we'll discuss some more with the other person also.
yeah.
Naya Bhawan, are you there? Naya Bhavan seems to be not on the network. So shall we pull in our director, Dr. Mazhar Hussain?
It's very interesting what we have said. You know that earlier you see it as uh,
South Asia as a different
countries,
countries.
and
Now I
now as
feel,
family. So
Yeah.
wonderful, such a lovely sentiment. So,
Yeah.
but do you think everybody feels like this, or there are very few in your family, in your friends, in your
No.
circles? Huh?
In my circle, in my family, everybody thinks like that. So that is rooted in me in that way.
That so anything you think we all need to do to change that?
Yeah. Many things we focus on our ego, so we should keep our ego aside and just feel each other like a family, not as a country.
Good. That's
Well,
interesting.
very good, very good. Now, what do you do? What do you think you need to do to see that everybody in our family, in our circle, in all these South Asian countries start feeling that it is, that we are all a family, that we need to live together. You think that
Yeah.
is necessary?
Yeah, it is very necessary. We just need a little spark and it's gonna catch a really good fire, which we need.
Can you come again? I think there was some interruption.
Yeah, it's very important to give a little spark and it will lead to a very great fire because we should be we are meant to be like a family and we are sharing it as a countries, but if a little spark in each households, each places, like each social gatherings will all it takes to bring it all together.
So we are working on that in Doyens of Peace to get all together.
Yeah.
And we'd like to have a lot of volunteers along with us, a lot of partners along with us. Do you think we'll be able to spare some time for this?
Yeah, I would definitely.
That would
Thank
be
you
very
very
good.
much.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Himayat Sahab, your reflections, please.
Yeah, sure. I'll mention my reflections on this. Amatul Aziz's video was
Yes.
very good.
Thank you
Uh,
so much.
the economic growth, heritage, arts and craft, which you have spoken about, that was really interesting. Yes, if you look at things like Dhake ka Malmal, we call it, that was, I don't know whether it's still available or not, but that used to come from Bangladesh, or rather from Dhaka, which is now in Bangladesh. And then there were other things like which used to come from Pakistan, come from places which are now in Pakistan. And then you also have had the Ceylon tea, which was from Sri Lanka. So more or less, we have the heritage, we have the arts and crafts, but somehow we ended up dividing this whole region into so many countries. But then we need to bring them back, not necessarily as a single country, but a nation with so many countries. That we should aim for that. And
We need to
you're
build
right.
bridges, not
Yes,
walls.
yes, that's exactly what I could infer from your video. And then Zara Nuren, what she had mentioned was really, really touching, and it was more far deeper than her words. The the punchline which she had, which she mentioned, that was a real hit to my heart. She said the three heartbeats of South Asia is culture, heritage, and then technology. That is really something. It made me ponder over it. And if you look at the statement, it really has a very deep meaning in it. That was
Yeah.
very good. And then Nayab Awam, uh, her objective throughout the video, what I could note was connect, connect, and connect. We need to keep ourselves connected. That is the best way to have a peaceful cross border. And then Wafa Ibrahim also pointed out, although not from a negative perspective, but if negative things happen, how we tackle that. What she mentioned is when borders fall silent, what happens? We should not let the borders fall silent. And then Amama, beyond borders, this was very interesting. Here also she was talking about the do's and don'ts for peace across the South Asia. Every change begins with a small voice. That was so beautifully put. Every change begins with a small voice, right? And then that voice, those small voices, when they start conversing, speaking to each other, it, it becomes a dialogue. And once that dialogue is formed, then cross-border silence goes away. We have a very good, we'll end up with a very good relationship with our neighbors. That was a very good way of presenting it. And all in all, the 5 videos were uh, the root point was conveyed in 5 different ways, I would say. That's what I could conclude. Over to you, Mazhar bhai.
Thank you very much, Himayat. We are really so grateful to
Welcome.
you, and kudos not only for the way you conducted the meeting, but also, the points that you raised and the interaction that you were able to have. And very importantly, you were to conclude this at 11 o'clock, and you have done it exactly at 11 o'clock. If you see the time, it is now 11 o'clock. Big applause for you. Thank you very much. And now I would like
Credit
to.
goes to your training.
So,
Anyway,
Swiss timing. Now I would like to invite Mr. Bharat
Bharat.
Kidambi, Bharatesh Kidambi, who will be the moderator for the next session, to please take over. Mr. Bharatesh Kidambi, thank you very much.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. Then, good morning, everyone. So, what this wonderful
Bharatesh, you need to correct your video.
of the video.
We can't lie down and
Sir,
see you.
no video is connected, no, sir.
Hold your mobile vertical.
Bharatji,
Hello?
you seem to be traveling in a car. Can you just
Oh,
take to a
okay.
side? This is just a
Okay.
10-minute
Yes, sir.
take to a side, because otherwise, the network will not be good. Please. Okay. Possible?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Just right.
May
Please
not
go
be
ahead.
possible,
Please go
sir.
ahead.
I am not driving, with the others are driving. Okay, sir.
Even
So
then,
now
if you're not
we will have.
driving, sorry, Bharatji, when your car is moving, the input will not be
Ah.
proper. So just 10-15 minutes only. If you can just right. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I will. Yeah. Okay, sir. We are taking to site. Okay, okay. So, good. Sir, we shall start now, sir. Yes, sir. So now we are going for our next session. Session number, actually segment number 10 it is, which was pending last week. So here we are presenting 5 videos, in which we have the videos of Neeta Chandrika, then MS Junior College, Maliha Mahavish, and Arisha Zavid, and Sadia Sultana, Humaira Hussain, Then cultural connect India and Pakistan singers and dancers on digital stage by Neeta Chandrika, and we have Maliha, Mahavish. All these five videos we are going to show, and on that there will be responses from the participants, and I request the technicians to start streaming the video. Start with our first video. Oh, okay, over to Kalim bhai or any technician who will be telecasting, streaming it. We are stopping here, sir, and we will continue.
बोल के लब आजाद है तेरी, बोल जुबां अब तक तेरी है, बोल के लब आजाद है तेरी, बोल जुबां अब तक तेरी है, तेरा सतवा जिस्म है तेरा, बोल के जा अब तक तेरी है, देख के आंगन की दुकान में तुंड है शोले, सुर्ख है आहन, देख के आंगन की दुकान में तुंड है शोले, सुर्ख है आहन, खुलने लगे कुफलों के दहाने, फैला हर एक जंजीर के, थोड़ा वक्त बहुत है, थोड़ा वक्त बहुत है, जिस्म जुबां की मौत से पहले, बोल की सच जिंदा है अब तक, बोल जो कुछ कहना है कह ले,
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Maliha and I am a proud young voice from India. So, today I want to share a simple thought about how technology and a shared culture can bring the youth of South Asia closer together. Digital stages, state heritage, youth connecting South Asia through culture and people often say this little device wasted our time. I think it introduced me to an entire family never been to Nepal yet. I have smiled at the videos of Himalayas. I have never walked on the beaches of Maldives, yet the sunset have reached my screen. I have never visited Bangladesh, but I have heard its beautiful voice. I have never been able to Pakistan, but I have listened to its poetry. I have never traveled to Bhutan, but I have admired its peaceful landscapes. I have never visited Sri Lanka, but I have learned about its rich traditions. I have never been to Afghanistan, but I have seen the strength, courage, and hope of its people. I realize something actually understanding begins before traveling. Every day, my phone becomes a small window to South Asia. Technology didn't replace culture, but it gave culture another stage. And today, this video is my digital stage. We are often told what makes us different. Different dances, different festivals, different food, different mountains, different oceans, and even different handicrafts. But when I started listening instead of judging, I actually discovered something beautiful. हम सबकी कहानी अलग है, लेकिन हर कहानी सुनने लायक है. Technology is often blamed for making distance, but maybe it depends on how we use it. One click can spread hate, or one click can introduce someone to a culture they have never known. The choice is yours. Maybe someone in Nepal will watch this video. Maybe someone in Pakistan will smile at the same thought. Maybe someone in Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Afghanistan, or India will see that we have more in common than we think. I don't represent every young person in South Asia, but I represent one. And if every one of us chooses curiosity over assumption, respect over stereotypes, conversation over conflicts, then maybe our generation will become the bridge our region has always needed. हम सिर्फ ऑनलाइन कनेक्टेड ना रहें, दिल से भी कनेक्टेड रहें.
Oh, very nice videos they are. It is Kalimbhai, it is disabled from the admin side about my video. Can you switch on it? Kalimbhai? Just start video. Thank you. Thank you. And now it is very good videos. Actually, I would like to tell some points about the first video also. This is actually Cultural Connect India, Pakistan, singers and dancers on digital stage. That was a very good experiment on behalf of Doyens of Peace, and it came very well. I hope everyone witnessed that dance performance. That dance performance is done by Karachi from Pakistan. The youngsters of Karachi, Pakistan, they did the dance, and the singers are from Hyderabad, India. And they sang the songs, and the dance performed, Kathak performed by the Pakistani dancers from Karachi. So very good presentation and a very good experiment in that level. And the second one by she expressed very beautiful assumption, not just the points, but she explained what her dream, what her beautiful, how she could go to different places without entering into that place with the help of digital media. And such beautiful videos have come. I congratulate them. And now we will witness another 3 videos also. Then we will move on and we will have our ideas about all the 5 ideas. Next video, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Arisha Zahid and I'm from Rajapur, Punjab, Pakistan. Pakistan, our region blessed with diverse cultures, vibrant traditions and breathtaking landscapes where the fertile plains meet the majestic Suleiman Mountains. So guys, today I'm here to tell you about how can youth collaborate across borders to reduce poverty and promote peace in South Asia. The living heritage of Rajanpur. Rajampur is known for its rich cultural heritage, warm hospitality, colorful handicrafts, and the resilience of its people. One of the most beautiful expressions of our culture is really the traditional handmade patchwork quilt crafted by the skilled hands of women. Every really is stitched carefully from colorful fabric pieces, with each pattern telling a story of creativity, family traditions, community values passed on through generations. Really, it's more than a quilt, it is a symbol of love, patience, unity, and women's craftsmanship. It reflects the identity of our communities and preserves our cultural legacy that continues to inspire younger generations. But really, it's not a symbol of our heritage. It is also an opportunity for our future across South Asia. Young people can collaborate by promoting traditional handicrafts through digital platforms, cultural exchange, and cross borders entrepreneurship. By supporting women's artisans, creating fair markets, and sharing our cultural traditions with one another, we can create sustainable livelihoods, reduce poverty, and strengthen regional cooperations. Youth exchange culture instead of conflict, collaborate instead of compete, and celebrate diversity instead of division. They build trust and lasting peace across borders. Our shared heritage becomes a bridge that connects communities through South Asia. As a proud daughter of Rajanpur, I believe that preserving our traditions while embracing innovation can unite our region. Together, we can transfer our cultural heritage into opportunities for women, empower local communities, and build a more peaceful and prosperous South Asia. Every stitch already tells a story of hope. Together, let us weave a South Asia where culture creates opportunity, reduce poverty, and build lasting peace. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you. And this was the video by Arisha Zahid from Pakistan. She was presenting very beautiful local, I mean, Pakistani local village level artwork and aspiring for the cross-border sharing. And let us move to the next video. And the next video is by Sadia Sultana from India, Hyderabad, MS Junior College. So let us move to the next video.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my fellow young changemakers. Before I begin, I'd like to ask you to do one thing. Close your eyes just for a moment. Now imagine that tonight, at exactly 8 o'clock p.m., every young person across South Asia receives the same notification. You have been invited to join the South Asia group chat. I think we should accept this invitation. The screen lights up, one by one messages begin to appear. From Afghanistan, we have a youth saying, Salam. Welcome, friends. Let's share our stories of courage and hope. A student from Bangladesh says, Assalamu alaikum. Let's work together to find better solutions for flood and climate change. A youth from Bhutan says, Kuzugak Pola. Come, let us show you that happiness grows when it is shared. And the youth from India says, Namaste, Adab, Vanakkam, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome, friends. Now from Maldives, we have a student who says, Assalamu alaikum. Let's protect the oceans that connect us all. Now we have another student who says, Namaste. Let's climb mountains of challenges together. And he's from Nepal. We have a youth from Pakistan who says, Assalamu alaikum, who's studying tonight. Let's learn together and build a brighter future. And we have a youth from Sri Lanka who says, Ayuban. Come, let us share our music, traditions, and dreams. And just like that, 8 countries, 8 greetings, and 8 unique cultures become one conversation. Bangladeshi student and a Nepali
Okay.
student working together to prepare for floods, protect rivers, and keep communities safe. Imagine a Maldivian student and a Sri Lankan student sharing ideas to protect the oceans that sustain millions of lives. Imagine a young entrepreneur from Bhutan inspiring a student in Afghanistan with ideas about education, resilience, and hope. No stereotypes, no hatred, no fear, just young people listening, learning, creating, growing. And that is the true promise of digital stages. We are Gen Z, the most connected generation the world has ever known. Yet many of us know more about viral trends than we know about young people just living across our borders. Too often, our screens become places where differences are amplified instead of understood. But what if technology wasn't the only place where conflicts spread? What if it became the place where conflicts begin to heal? Not by making everyone think the same, but by helping us understand one another. Our shared heritage is not only found in monuments or history books, it lives in our music, our tradition, our stories, and the dreams we carry for a better tomorrow. History gave us borders, but culture has always crossed them. Stories cross them, music cross them, dreams cross them, and today technology allows us to cross them too. As Gen Z, we are not the digital generation only. We are the generation that gets to decide what the digital world becomes. Will it divide us or bring us together? So when our phones light up tomorrow, I hope they just don't connect us to the internet. I hope they connect us to each others. Because perhaps the future of South Asia won't begin with a meeting between governments. It will begin with a notification. So I hope perhaps tonight we end this conversation with one message. See you tomorrow, neighbors. Thank you.
Nice. It was very good message and video by Alia Sultana. And next one is the last video of this segment. And it is by Humaira Hosseini of MS Junior College. It will be on digital stage shared heritage. Okay, okay, Kalim bhai, we are playing the next video, no?
Assalamu alaikum. A very good morning. I'm Humaira Hussain. I'm intermediate student from MS Junior College. Today, I'm excited to share my thoughts on inspiring thing, digital stages, shared heritage. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. In today's world, technology has become an integral part of our daily life. We use mobile phones, computers, internet to communicate, to exchange our ideas. Our heritage includes our culture, traditions, languages, festivals, music, dance, and history and values. Who we are and where we comes from. Digital stages offers us a remarkable opportunity to share with across our world. As a young student, we should use technology responsibility. We can create a meaningful content and spread knowledge to unity. Technology also helps us for future generation, museum, libraries and historical places. Students can learn about different cultures without traveling and educating more. We can upload a video of traditional dance, images of historical places and present story on through social media, website and online events. Latest technology not only for entertainment but preserve our cultures to connect to others and build a better future together.
Technology connects our heart, heritage connects our root. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, these are the videos from our side. So now I invite Maliha from Hyderabad. Are you there?
Yes, sir, she's there.
Okay, nice, nice. We'll start. Oh, no, very good, very good, very good. Just a minute.
Good morning, everyone. I am Maliha Lahvesh from India, and this journey begins just with something as simple as a video, but it ended up creating and changing the way I look at South Asia and our shared heritage. Honestly, while creating this video, my experience I have never expected. At first, I was just focused on making a good video, but while making it, I learned something more new things about South Asia and the connection between its people and culture. Although South Asia isn't just a map of different countries, but it is a collection of similar stories, traditions, languages, arts, and memories. So every culture has its own identity, but there is still a beautiful sense of familiarity. My biggest takeaway was that young people are taking a part in this for keeping the connection alive between the countries. Through technology, we can learn, create, and share our heritage to one another. I just want to continue this journey because if one small video can make a connection, imagine what an entire generation can do. Thank you.
Okay, Maliha, nice, nice that you have expressed your thoughts. Can you also express how you felt while you and expressing your thoughts? What were your inner feelings in this regard? Can you tell something about that? Yeah, please continue.
While making this video, I was a little nervous but yet excited, like how will it turn out and what connections I do, who will see my video, and how it will look, and all the like what connections will be, and how many friends I can make with this video.
Your voice is a bit resound. Some resound is coming. So clear. We are able to, it's audible. A little resound is there. If there can be an adjustment, try to.
I was just thinking, how can I connect to people? Like,
What you
people
feel can be.
think what they were thinking.
Okay, good. Can you please tell me what can be the solution to go beyond borders, and what will be the role of Gen Z in your opinion? Can you share with us?
So you're not audible. If you can come again, if you don't mind, sir.
Okay. Now, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just asking. This is the point that there should be no border. That is how you express that all youngsters should share their ideas, their knowledge, their culture. For that, towards that goal, what can be the role of Gen Z, and what can we do? In your opinion, whatever is your opinion, can you share it? That's what I'm asking.
in my opinion, sir, Gen Z has a power to bring all the people together. They can share the culture. They will keep this connection alive, and we will continue this connection through all the South Asia. Not only South Asia, but an entire world. Gen Z can do actually anything.
Very good. Nice, nice, nice. So, how you feel? Will this platform, Doyens of Please, will this platform will be helpful in this regard?
Yeah, I actually think this will helpful because honestly, in my opinion, I do learn many things because of Doyens of Peace. I knew about that we can connect to the people all over the South Asia and all over the world.
So, Doyens of Peace.
This is a very good platform to connect to the world and other people, other different countries.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your participation as well as very good insights towards our goal. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So anyhow, thanks to all whoever is responding here through their chats, through their messages and all. This is the platform on behalf of Doyens of Peace. This is the Doyens of Peace platform for all the youngsters who wants brotherhood among the countries, who want the brotherhood in the SARC countries. We have started with SARC. Of course, we are for the peace in the entire world, and we believe that can be started with the SARC countries and the youth of the SARC countries. And you can see that many youngsters have placed their opinions, their aspirations that different countries you should come together for the peace, and they must share their culture, they must share their educational platform, and through that they can develop a very good society where there will be no border. And the way the youth express in a very innovative way, in a very beautiful way, not only just expressing with this platform, Doyens of Peace, they have already started combining their talents, their cultures together. That singing from Hyderabad of India and dancing from Karachi of Pakistan, and there is a poetry from Bhutan and a dance from India, Hyderabad, and such initiatives are already started. And we hope that on behalf of Doyens of Peace, there will be a very good future. And I congratulate all the youngsters who have participated and expressed their opinions in a not only just way, in a very beautiful and innovative way. So thank you all, and I congratulate everybody. I hope there will be a very good future and a very good program in future. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mother Sir, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you very much, Bharatji. On the dot. The show thing was to conclude at 11:30, and now it is exactly 11:30. I think the credit goes to the moderators, credit goes to the participants, and also I think credit goes to Kaleem.
No, credit goes to Mother Sir.
No.
So,
who has calculated it so meticulously, we are able to stick to time. So now we go to the next segment.
Credit goes to Dr. Mazhar Hussain.
Despite your travel,
Mazhar bhai.
Thank you so much, Ivan. Now we will move to the next segment. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate. We have Nawang Chodan from Bhutan. She's a student there, and she's very, very passionate about a lot of things. And she has kindly agreed to be the moderator for our program for this last session for today. I would like to add the segment session, and this is the last session. And you can, of course, start with asking for playing of the videos. A little bit about yourself also. Please introduce yourself a little bit, and then we can proceed. Thank you very much for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. First of all, good morning and Kuzangpu to you all. My name is Ngawang Chodin, and I am a first-year student. So First of all, a warm welcome to all of the participants. In this segment, we will be watching 5 videos from India and Pakistan. So, with further ado, let's begin with the first video, which is from Manchugari Manaswi Reddy from Bila Open Mind International School, Kuhir, Hyderabad. And her topic is on lost traditional found online. Yeah, so let's have our Zoom admin to play the video.
Hello everyone, we are my student from Milla Open Minds and I'm from India. Today I would like to share my thoughts on digital stage. And share people across South Asia and gives every young person a chance to show their tradition and learn from others. South Asia is a home to many countries like India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Maldives. For example, I can watch traditional dance about Sri Lanka, music from Bangladesh, learn about beautiful culture of Nepal. I can do all this without leaving my home. That's the power of technology. As young people, we can also use technology to share our talents. We can post artworks, music, dance, photographs, short films, and creative ideas online. We should always be kind. We should not spread fake information or hurt others with negative comments. Instead, we should use forms to spread friendship, respect, and understanding. I believe that young people have to have to bring
I think there was a bit of a technical issue. So, yeah, I think Manaswi has spoken beautifully about how technology can change a lot of things. Like, for example, she talked on the power of technology, where young fellows, especially the young youths, can change or showcase their talents on internet without moving a foot. So, yeah, that was a very beautiful from Manaswi. So moving on, we have Shaista Fatima from MS Junior College, Toli Choki, Hyderabad. So let us watch the video.
They say peace begins with a smile, but I believe that peace begins with a choice to understand before judging, a choice what would be my first priorities? Like as usual, making taller buildings, bigger highways, or stronger weapons. No, none of these. Because my first mission is to make or build something far or more powerful than this is trust. If trust becomes our policy, then peace becomes our future. I dream of creating a platform called South Asia Connect, where the students of India collaborating with the students of Pakistan, where the Nepal musician is performing with an artist from Sri Lanka, and where the innovators from different SAARC nations, Bhutan, Nepal, Afghanistan, or India, are just solving the problems together by using technology. This is one the South Asia I want, not connected by fears, but connected by ideas. Every youth of South Asia can turn up themselves to teammates or partners instead of strangers. I know our cultures and religions are totally different, but what about our dreams? They are surprisingly similar, right? People often ask us what young people can do, but I ask another question to them: who else can do it better? Like young people don't see borders. We see possibilities. We don't inherit peace. We create it. Peace is not just the responsibility of a leader. It is the responsibility of every young person who chooses understanding over misunderstanding, collaboration over disputes or conflicts, and hope over hatred. We have already seen many examples in today's, like young developers from different SAARC nations are participating in online hackathons where the students are attending international webinars without leaving their homes, and also the artists are collaborating through Instagram and YouTube. Small business sells handmade products across SAARC nations just using a digital platform. Like these are the small steps to unite the people. Once my grandmother said, when neighbors stop talking, misunderstandings begins. Now the technology is giving us one more chance to start those conversations again, like one message, one video, or one collaboration, and one friendship at a time. I want every youth from SAARC nations to grow knowing this, that your nationality only tells where you come from, but your humanity tells the world who you are. May or may not be the Prime Minister of India, but I don't need that position to make a difference. I want to leave you with a small thought where technology can connect our devices, but only culture can connect our hearts. असली जीत लोगों को हराने से नहीं है, लोगों को साथ लेके चलने से है. Let us not be the generation that only uses technology. Let's be that generation which uses technology to spread culture, to build friendships, and to create peace among nations.
So thank you to Shahista Fatima for speaking so beautifully about the digital platform where young creators come together to spread the awareness about the peace and the cultures. So she has a lot of she said a lot of things, but most important, she said humanity tells who you are, which is very true because we are not defined based on where we came from, but from how we were brought up or how we educate people. And she also said that peace begins with choice, which is true because we do not have to do the things just because you have to, but we can do with what we want to. Like you have the choice to understand, you have the choice to be friends with other, you have the choice to explore yourself. So let's moving on. Let's have Zahur Ahmed from Pakistan, from Village Development Organization. Yeah, let's play his video.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everybody. It's me Zahur Ahmed from Bhotki, Sindh, Pakistan, and today I am here to promote our culture, that is Sindhi Ajrak and shoulder rumal. Sindh is a beautiful land with a rich history and culture. It is home to famous places like Mohenjo-daro, Kot Diji Fort, Bambor, and many other cities that are famous in Sindh, Pakistan, and globally. Today I want to talk about Ajrak. Ajrak is not just a piece of cloth, it is a symbol of our culture, respect, and identity. It is made up of skilled artisans using traditional hand block, printing, and other art that has been passed down from generation to generation. The Sindhi shoulder rumal is also an important part of our culture. It is represent honor, simplicity, and pride people. People wear it at festivals, weddings, and many special occasions. Ready. Our theme is how can youth collaborate across borders to reduce poverty. In South Asia. Foundations and
Thank you so much for Zahur Ahmed for his beautiful presentation and for creating such a beautiful video. So now we will go with Samreen Seth Shakil from India, from Miss Creative School.
The future is never inherited, it is imagined, and then built by those courageous enough to believe it can be better. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask you a question? If, just for one day, the future of South Asia was placed in your hands, what will you build first? A region with taller buildings, a region with smaller technology? My answer is simple. If I were given the honor to become Prime Minister of South Asia, I will not begin by asking, how can South Asia become the most powerful? I will begin by asking, how can South Asia become the most united? Because today's theme, digital stage, shared heritage, youth connection South Asia through culture and tech, is not merely a title. It is a vision. A vision where technology does more than connect our device. It connects our hearts to bring that vision to life. The first will be students and with an enabler of South Asia could solve challenges together. Because culture has always traveled farther than politics. Music has never needed a passport and dreams have never stopped at the border. But no bridge can stand without a strong foundation, and that foundation is trust. My second initiative will be Vishwas, which means trust. We have all seen how an examination paper leak can leave thousands of unknowns. Years of with them.
I think there is a small technical issues, so it wasn't very uh, good. I think she did it very well. Samrit Sid Shakil, I thank you so much for sharing your thought. It was so beautifully spoken, I bet. So moving on, we will have Kirshan Bolang from College of Natural Resources. So let's have his video. Can I please have the video?
Imagine waking up one day. Good morning, everyone. Imagine waking up one day to see and find out that the forests have disappeared and the air has become difficult to breathe. It may sound like a distinct future, but in many parts of South Asia country, these challenges have already becoming reality. This is why natural resource management is one of the most important responsibility of our generation. Good morning once again. My name is Krishan Borang. I am from Meghalaya, India, and I'm currently pursuing my bachelor degree at the College of Natural Resources under the Royal University of Bhutan. As a forestry student, I have developed a deep interest in conserving forest, wildlife, water resources, and biodiversity. Today, I would like to share with you the importance of natural resources management in South Asia. Natural resource management refers to the sustainable planning, use, conservation, and restoration of natural resources such as forest, water, soil, minerals, wildlife, and fisheries. The main goal is to meet the need of present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs as well. South Asia, which includes countries with India, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, and Maldives, is one of the world's richest regions in terms of natural resources. The Himalayan forests, the suburban mangrove forests, the Ganges and Brahmaputra system, fertile agricultural land, and rich biodiversity provide food, water, shelters, and energy to nearly 2 billion people. However, these valuable resources are under increasing pressure. Rapid population growth, urbanization, industrial development, illegal logging, overgrazing, mining, pollution, and climate change have caused serious environmental degradation. Forests are shrinking, rivers are becoming polluted, wildlife habitat are disappearing, and soil fertility is declining. If these problems continue, they will threaten both biodiversity and human well-being. One excellent example of natural resources management is Bhutan. Bhutan follows a philosophy of
Thank you so much for Krishan Bolang for his wonderful creative video. I think because of the technical issue, we're unable to do it in a very proper way, but I think he did pretty well. From some of the things that he said was conserving forest, wildlife that he is interested in, and also he's pursuing his natural resources. Yeah, his the bachelor in natural resources. So moving on, some of the things that I have picked on and some of the reflection that I would like to do is that from these 5 videos, I believe that South Asia is a region which is rich in diversity, culture, and uh, young talents. And most importantly, it's a region which has a which has very much of young talents who come together to respect the different perspective, different culture, and use the technology in a very positive way, which we can see it very clearly right now. And one thing I learned is that if we all work together, come together, learn from each other's different, I think we can promote peace, sustainability, and connect the South Asian region. So with this, thank you so much for having me. I learned a lot from all the video creators, and thank you, sir, for giving me this great opportunity. So now on, I will pass it on, sir, for to speak. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. It was really indeed a pleasure, and we loved having you and your observations. And now we would like to invite Dr. Nimalka Fernando, who's here with us, a member and one of the founders of Doyens of Peace. She's from Sri Lanka. And uh, Nimalka, can you please switch on your video? And
have switched on my video. I have switched on my video. Can you see me? I have switched on my video, but I have a problem about your reception.
Welcome. Thank you and welcome. And we are.
Maza, I have a problem. I can't get you properly.
We can see you and we can hear you clear. Thank you so very much for being with us. Dr. Nimalka will be giving the valedictory address. Yeah, we can see you.
Okay.
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. It was breaking at some point, but your picture has got frozen, but I can hear you. I can hear you. Let me know when I have to speak. Can I speak now? Hello? Hello?
Ma'am, I think it's because of the internet connection, Sarah is unable to speak.
But can I speak now?
I'm not sure, madam. I think Sarah is unable to think.
Now
I
I
think
can
we-
see him again.
Oh, okay, ma'am. I think the network issue is very complicated right now.
Yeah. Maza, can I speak now?
Part of the ebook. So what I request is everybody to please hold on your the part of the ebook which we had mentioned, which we had suggested to Nimal, also to everybody else. Switch on, everybody, switch on your cameras. Switch on your cameras, everybody. And I would request Zoom admin to please Zoom admin, I would request Zoom admin to please have a I would like to have the Zoom admin to please get that gallery view, so that everybody comes in here. Gallery view by Zoom admin. Gallery view by Zoom admin. Everybody to switch on your cameras. Everybody to switch on your cameras. Nimalka, just 1 minute. Yeah. Sakit sir, switch on your camera. Everybody to switch on your cameras. So this is the release of the second part, Nimalka.
Yeah.
So, okay, thank you very much. Now, Dr. Nimalka Fernando from Sri Lanka, and a very important guide and partner of Doyens of Peace, South Asia, to deliver her valedictory address. Thank you very much, Dr. Nimalka, for being with us and for giving so much time and for all the effort that we have put in to make Doyens of Peace program a success. Now, requesting everybody to switch off your camera.
Thank you very much.
Please start.
Thank you very much for inviting me to deliver this valedictory message. I must apologize for not being able to be there for a long period, watch the videos, but I am with the process, so I understand the challenges and the technical difficulties and the various other resource challenges our young people and our organization would have faced in bringing fruition to the vision that came about with the setting up of the Doyens for Peace for South Asia. And I think we dedicated this process to the younger people of South Asia. And I'm very happy that years of, or months of the labor of actually Maza has been the energy behind us, bringing us together. So distinguished Doyens for Peace, dear colleagues, friends, and most importantly, our young peace builders. As we come to the conclusion of this important convergence, I would like to leave you with not simply a message of farewell, but a message of hope and a challenge for the future. We have come together as people who have lived through, witnessed, studied, and worked through many of South Asia's conflicts and crises. We know from experience that peace is not simply the absence of war. Peace is justice. Peace is dignity. Peace is equality. Peace is feminine. Peace is our religion, our spirit. Peace is the ability of every person, man, woman, young and old, and people of every community, to live without fear and with the opportunity to shape their own future, sharing the abundant resources of this planet and also caring for the planet. But today, when we look around, we see that South Asia stands at another crossroad. Our region carries the unfinished legacies of armed conflict, political violence, religious and ethnic divisions like in my own country, poverty, inequality, displacement and discrimination. For lack of time, I'm not going to deal with all and share with you the details, but we all know we carry those burdens with us. At the same time, young people are confronting new challenges: climate disasters, economic insecurity, misinformation, shrinking civic space, political polarization, and growing intolerance. And therefore, the peace process of tomorrow cannot be designed only by the generation that experienced yesterday's conflicts. They must be shaped together with the generation that will inherit tomorrow. This is why the involvement of young people is not an optional addition to peace building. It is essential. We as Doyens for Peace have a particular responsibility. We carry experience, knowledge, and institutional memory. But our responsibility is not to hold on to that knowledge. It is to pass it on, to create space, open doors, and stand beside young people as they take leadership. Let us therefore move away from saying, and that is what I think we did, just to say, without saying young people are the future, we recognize that young people are already the present. And I believe that South Asia needs a South Asian vision of peace. Our countries may have different histories, different political systems, and different conflicts, but our people are deeply interconnected. Our rivers cross borders, our climate challenges, our shared resources, our shared space. Our economies are connected. Our cultures, languages, religions, and histories have traveled across boundaries for centuries. The young people of South Asia must therefore be encouraged to see beyond national boundaries, not by weakening your commitment to your own countries, but by recognizing our common humanity, our shared vision as South Asians. Imagine a generation of young Sri Lankans, Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Nepalis, Bhutanese, Maldivians, and Afghans who can meet one another not as representatives of competing national interest, but as partners in building a peaceful South Asia. Imagine youth peace networks that cross borders. Imagine young women sitting at peace tables as equal decision makers. Imagine young people from communities divided by conflict meeting each other, sharing their histories and discovering that their aspirations are remarkably similar. Imagine our universities, civil society organizations, and political institutions creating spaces where young people can learn not only about conflict, but about dialogue, negotiation, reconciliation, and democratic participation. That is the South Asia I imagine and I would love to live in. And that is the South Asia to which most of our former Doyens have dedicated their lives. Some of them laid their lives for peace. And I want to particularly emphasize the role young women have to play. We cannot speak about sustainable peace while half our young population remains underrepresented in peace negotiations, politics, and decision making. The Women, Peace and Security agenda has taught us that women are not merely victims of conflict, but we have to be agents of peace, leaders of peace, mediators and negotiators, and leaders of the future. We need to create pathways for young women to move from margins of peace processes to the center of them. So as I conclude my few comments, I would like to make 3 appeals. First to the Doyens, let us become mentors, bridge builders, and allies for younger generation. Let us share our experience. Let us hold their hands and walk along the same path. Second, to institutions and governments. Do not treat youth participation as symbolism. We want young people to be meaningfully represented. Resources given to them and to make them real leaders in decision making, power building, in power institutions of power and governance, and in peace building and in conflict prevention. And third, to our younger peace builders, do not wait for permission to become leaders. We were not given permission. We took the future to our hands and traveled all this in this journey for peace. Your generation has the right, like we did, and the responsibility to imagine a different South Asia. At the same time, challenge us, question us, correct us when necessary. Build new alliance. Use technology for dialogue rather than division. Refuse hatred based on ethnicity, religion, caste, gender, or nationality. And most importantly, never accept the idea that conflict between our peoples is inevitable. Let us remember that peace is not a finished product, that one generation can hand over to another. Peace is a continuous process. The generation before us planted many seeds. We have tried to protect and nurture some of them. Now it is our responsibility to ensure that the next generation has the freedom to plant new seeds, perhaps in soils we have never imagined. Let this convergence therefore not be an ending. Let it be the beginning of a South Asian intergenerational peace movement, one where experience and youth energy come together, where women and men participate equally, where young and old share their dreams and their visions, where borders do not prevent solidarity, and where diversity is seen not as a threat, but as a strength of our region. If we can achieve that, then the legacy of the Doyens for Peace will not simply be the wisdom of those who came before. It will be the young people we empower to carry the work forward. Let us leave this convergence with one shared commitment. A peaceful South Asia will not be built for young people. It will be built with young people and increasingly led by young people. Thank you, and let us continue this journey together across our borders, across our generations, and across our differences towards a South Asia where peace, justice, and human dignity are the common inheritance of all. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Nimalka, for this very inspiring, very profound valedictory address. And I'm sure the young are going to take a lot from this. Especially, you have spoken about the 3 appeals. I think they are very, very important, and I am sure with all the work that has gone in and with the guidance from you and from all others of this secretariat, Doyens secretariat, and by Nazia Begum, another member, very important, all these to make this successful. So thank you very much, Nimalka. Really appreciate for giving the time despite your such busy schedule, not only today, but all this process. Really appreciate. Now over to M.A. Khalil and to thank you very much.
Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon to all. It is our privilege to propose vote of thanks for the second commemoration of South Asia. Doyens office, respected panel members, esteemed honorable teachers, partners, NGOs, distinguished guests, and youth of South Asia. It is our pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on the occasion of the second commemoration of South Asia Doyens office, bringing together participants for the 8 South Asian countries: Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. We sincerely thank our esteemed panel members and moderators for sharing their valuable knowledge, experience, and perspective, and for judging the discussions with wisdom and dedication. Our heartfelt appreciation also goes to the respected judges for their time, expertise, and encouragement for the young participants. We are deeply grateful to our partners, NGOs, civil society organizations, volunteers, and supporters who valuable cooperation made this program meaningful and successful. Now, Nazia.
We are grateful to 25th prominent personalities of South Asia who gave very professional and inspiring video interviews about their experience in different countries and their vision for an integrated and peaceful South Asia. Most importantly, we extend our warmest thanks to the youth participation, inspiring ideas, and commitment to peace, unity, and regional cooperation. Your voices and actions are essential in shaping a peaceful and inclusive future for our region. To all participants from the 8 countries, thank you for making this commemoration and platform of dialogue, friendship, solidarity, and hope. Let us continue working together to build a South Asia where peace transcends borders and young people become ambassadors of understanding and harmony. Once again, heartfelt thanks to everyone for being part of this memorable occasion. Thank you and long life, peace, and friendship in South Asia. Thank you so much.